Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, one and all, whether you are here live with us or watching this back. Um, I am Lumishan, aka Muhammad. You probably know me from the Not a Scratch podcast, the only podcast that believes that the move Scratch is overpowered, and in this playthrough, Scratch may well be an overpowered move because uh, today we're gonna be having some fun. We're gonna be playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, but I'm going to actually become the first Team Galactic Grunt. So, what does that mean exactly? Let's very quickly go over the rules. They are in the description for your reference at any time. Um, but long story short, the rules here are going to be simple. I can only ever use Pokemon that Galactic Grunts use. Um, they're the Galactic Grunts. They use a variety of different Pokemon in both Platinum and Diamond and Pearl. So I can only use those Pokemon. It's as simple as that. I can catch any other Pokemon I want, but the boss gets them immediately, and I have to release them to the boss's custody at my earliest convenience. So let's say I were to catch, I don't know, Arceus. There's no Galactic Grunt that uses Arceus. That means I'm not qualified to use Arceus. Arceus must be released to the boss. It's as simple as that. Obviously, there are points of the game where that can't be done, or rather, there are points of the game where I'm either forced to use a certain Pokemon in my team, or I don't have access to specific Galactic Pokemon yet, and those are the only exception to the rule of only using Team Galactic Grunt Pokemon. As I said a bit earlier, if at any point you ever want to reference the rules, go ahead and just check the description. They're all laid out there, and by they're all, I mean I believe there are 3 rules with 2 sets of exceptions. But yeah, with that being said, there's nothing more to explain. It's a very simple premise. I don't know how long this will take. My vanilla playthrough of the game took something on the order of 30 hours, but that was also with a fair amount of side questing happening, and I don't know how much side questing we can or will be able to do in this playthrough. So we're about to find out. We can, without further ado, unless anyone watching has any questions to throw in chat. Oh, that's something I forgot to mention. The chat says it is in subscriber only mode. That's because YouTube bots exist that just spam chats with weird messages, as I have found out over the past few streams. But to chat in YouTube anyways, you need to be logged in. And if you're logged into YouTube and want to chat, you can just hit that big old button for free. It makes sure that only people who are actually interested in the content are chatting, and also you get to, maybe the next stream I do pops up in your recommended. Who knows? You get to see me more down the line. So yeah, if you want to participate in the chat, it's pretty empty. Your message will be seen and answered in the order that it is sent. Your messages are very important to us. But yeah, without further ado, I think it's about time we get into it. So it's time to pull up the old switcheroo. And we can get underway here with the playthrough. As everyone knows, the most important part of any Pokemon game. What language do we speak here? I believe I'm not mistaken, in saying that this will be an English language playthrough. So we'll pop that open. And of course, the game opens with us going into the light, as any good Pokemon game does. I think the Mystery Dungeon games are the only other ones that do this. So, am I wrong in saying it? Who knows? Yeah. Uh, Welcome to my realm, located beyond time and space. If at any point you want me to cut out the voice acting, let me know. Um, it is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. And this leads us to perhaps the most important decision of the game. Which of these 8 looks most like a galactic grunt? The age-old question that needs to be answered. I lost my YouTube studio. Let's pull this back up. Reggie? Okay. Alright, we are back. We are back like we never left. Hello, Eli. Alright, I finally got the chat up. Hey, Eli, how's it going? Am I really a galactic grunt, or am I going to advance to admin? That's a great question. We'll see if I can advance to admin in this playthrough. For now, I'm a grunt, or at least I'm going to aim to become a grunt. I guess the galactic grunts are pretty pale. I guess we'll just go with the default look. Maybe once I'm admin, we can switch up the look a bit. What is thy name? I think this is pretty easy. I mean, I am Grunt. The grunts don't get names. It's as simple as that. If I am Grunt, I do not have name. You know, I do look more like Ray or Lucas than Grunt, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll have time to fix this catastrophe. Grunt. Is Arceus saying grunt, or is Arceus just going ooh? Grunt. Soon thou shalt find thyself. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. This seems an awful lot like a professor speech so far. Eli points out some grunts in the manga do have names. This is true. This is true. Maybe in the future, I don't think you could change your name in this game, but if you could, we could rise above the ranks of just generic grunt. But I guess in game universe they're all just grunt. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. I'm curious how I found Arceus in the first place, but here we are. I guess this is the part where we fade into the abyss. Now, I'm a little upset I'm not in my grunt clothing. They must have caught me in the middle of a nap, I think is what happened here. See, I was napping. And, I was scrolling through, Grunt book, or Galactic book, or whatever the Team Galactic Facebook equivalent is, and, Arceus just decided to snag my phone once I fell asleep and send me on my merry way, I guess. I will say, the opening sequence of this game, first playthrough, it hits. It hits. Oh. I hope this isn't the only Pokemon Legends game. I really hope so. This should become a series. Oh God, what's this guy's voice? Because he's like he's an adult, but he seems very childish. Wake up! Oh! Do wake up, won't you, please? Ah, the Pokemon are speaking to me. Are you alive, my boy? Oh, never mind. It's not the Pokemon speaking to me. I really thought the Pokemon were speaking to me for a bit there. I'm not gonna lie. You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thanks goodness you seem unharmed. Excuse me. I thought you were Pokemon talking. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky. Come on now. Who in the world does that? Well, apparently me. So, easy clap. I must say, your clothing is peculiar. It's unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. I don't think so. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know why this strange man is asking me all of these questions. You don't look like anyone from Team Galactic. I don't know you. So you don't know anyone here. You don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I mean, look, I just know how to follow orders. It's as simple as that. If I'm not following orders, I don't know what to do. Ooh, that's a good question, Eli. Possibility of Legends Celebi. Just a fan game at the moment. I think Legends Celebi could get very, very confusing very quickly, depending on the role Celebi plays. I also say this, if you listen to Not a Scratch and have listened to Arc 4 specifically, you will understand why I'm a little hesitant about the idea of Celebi being a central character to guide something. You understand why my hesitance, because it can get confusing real quick. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. I guess Laventon is now Porky Pig. I guess it works. Oh, no. Oh my! I completely forgot. I just got up to these three runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? I mean, I'm a part of Team Galactic. Of course I know what Pokemon are. I use them on a daily basis. That's a relief. Though you fall from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these three Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? I am Grunt. Oh, so you're called Grunt. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Yes. Yes, the name of Grunt is known far and wide. But I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as the blasted bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait up! 1, 2, 3. And we are in. The absolute beauty that is this game. Being able to just run around in a Pokemon game is so... Oh. Oh, it's ringing. There's a glowing beeping object over there. What? But they want me to... They want me to check out to find the Pokemon. Oh, nope, it's ringing again. I appreciate how Pokemon took the premise of there's some television show that's like the premise of like God called me or God texted me or like God friended me or something. There's some show that like got like a couple seasons that has that premise, and I just appreciate that we are now playing through that in the Pokemon equivalent. It's probably your phone, but it looks weird. I feel a strange power emanating from it. Oh yes. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Oh, seems like a simple enough task. There are 3 of them over here. Of course, my ultimate goal is eventually going to be something. To be honest, not entirely sure what Team Galactic's ultimate mission is. It seems like a pretty aimless organization, but hey, we're trying. We're trying something. Right, I forgot Laventon's more British than not British, the way he's written. Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at that sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit more about these 3. Oh God, do I? That's a Rowlet. What? I'd just love if I could just interrupt Laventon here. Be like, yeah, that's a rowlet. It does things with its feathers. It throws them at people and all that. It can photosynthesize. Oh, it can photosynthesize like a plant too. That one over there is a Cyndaquil. Fire burning on its back will flare up whatever it is, whatever it's surprised or irate. So clearly, right now, it's either surprised or angry. That Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. It's a little. Is it called a Scalchop? Is that what they called it? Or did they call it a Scallop or something? It was some mix of words that they named it. Oh my! I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing: how to go about catching Pokemon. Well, yeah, here you are, my boy, a Pokeball. So throw these at Pokemon to catch them. I love how they give you 50 for the tutorial. But that won't do for an explanation. Well, I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. And I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to miniature size. This bit of exposition threw me. Because, like, I mean, I guess, if that's the case, can every Pokemon learn Minimize? I don't think every Pokemon can learn Minimize. Why can't every Pokemon learn Minimize if this is the case? It seems like there are some more questions than answers being brought about by this explanation. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon, and why, that Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball comfy as can be. And with that, you've got a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. And I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at a Pokemon to let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Eli points out that the whole shrinking thing is just them not fully understanding how Pokemon... That, that could be it. Although, I feel like we learned that Laventon has some level of expertise with Pokeballs. Definitely some level of expertise with like how Pokeballs work. And I assume was somewhat involved in the invention of them, right? So, if he doesn't fully understand how they work, I don't think anyone does. ZR readies and release ZR to throw. Alright. Real question is, which of these little scoundrels do we catch first? It can't see me. It can't see me. Oh, I wanted to keep sneaking around. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon. It seems you're quite the knack for this Pokemon catching Princess Grunt. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Oh God, I'm already being addressed by my title. I'm already being put in my place. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. This is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of a Pokemon the slightest. Why would I be scared? I would be scared of these little things. The bird doesn't see me. Oh. Nope. Oh, we got it. Alright, let's go. I can hardly believe it. Incredible. Let's wrap this up. All right, come here, you little otter. There. Got it. Surely that's caught. Oh no. Yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Alright. Oh. Wait. Tell me how I'm struggling with aimbot already. This is bad. Alright, that's a catch. That has to be. Yep. And the Pokeball magically teleports to my pocket as well. We love to see it. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, these 3 Pokemon, you kind of have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. Well, I mean, they clearly listen to me now, right? That's how this works. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village. It's almost as if they knew you'd come follow. But I must say, Grunt, I was taken aback by how well you can use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Just casually shows, yo, check the God phone though. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc phone, you say? What on device? Could it be guiding you? Is this a game mechanic? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to complete this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. If this is the first Pokédex, well, actually, it may not be. The other regions may already have Pokédexes. I just answered my question. I was going to say, how do they have a name for it if this is the first one? But I guess this is the first one for Hisui. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. Sad, no national dex though. In order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. The Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. I would talk smack, but I missed, 2-3 throws? I'm being put in my place. And enter you, a Pokemon with a person with clear... A Pokemon with a clear talent for catching a people. A person, a people. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. It's a situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out? Okay, come now, what? Oh no. Oh, don't tell me this is you know, I'm not quite sold. Could you say it again? Okay, come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out? All right, I'm sold. That whoever and wherever you may be, whoever you are and wherever you may be from, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodging and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me. Onward to Jubilife Village. Man, I've heard some of my grunts have run into some trouble heading into Jubilife Village in the or Jubilife City in the past. So hopefully to two young trainers slash people completing a Pokedex don't run up on me and ruin my day here. Hope not. Oh, thank you for your tireless work. Keep us all safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great insistence to be in my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Just nods. Alright. Gotta keep a careful eye out for them. They clearly look like they don't want anything to do with my nefarious plans for this region. Or rather, my boss's nefarious plans. Jubilife is coming along pretty nicely, though, I will say. I don't see a TV station yet, but hey, it's something. And we have a trailing mission. The mark of a great game. You know, the level of detail in this game is it's up there. Bother, I almost forgot. Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening to anything you said. What was that? I need to go in and report that we successfully rescued the escaped Pokemon. Mind I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? Just past this bridge here, then to the left, the Wallflower it's called. Oh, well, great timing. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. I'm curious if, you know, at any point anyone will ask, hey, how do you have this magical thing that shows you a map of the world? But clearly just no one questions it. So it's been a while since I've seen Barebones Jubilife Village. I'm wondering if there's any way to connect any of these buildings to a building in Jubilife. I guess, like, that would be the school over in that corner. Probably. Right? And if that's the school, it's hard to map anything else out. Also, what happened to the river? What happened to the river in Jubilife City? Did it get filled in? Was there too much garbage? Oh, we gotta give Benny a voice too. Oh no. Whoa. It's like an old, frail cook voice. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower's for Galactic Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Well, getting kicked to the curb straight away. That's the professor's assistant. That's the girl who gave some of my buddies trouble in Jubilife and gave some of the rest of the team trouble at the lake over near here. This is bad news. Worry, I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. If you're attacked by Pokemon, you'd be mid-speed. I'd like to think I can hold my own, but if the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. Ah, yes, him and I, kindred souls. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, so it makes me a bit worried for him. Suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. Hit by a Pokemon Blue called Thundershock not long ago and had to take to my bed. I love how immediately the game just throws you in like, oh yeah, like, Pokemon will attack you, and it hurts. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor. But everything will be quite all right now. Grunt here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. Ah, I see people have taken immediately to my title. You can't just put anyone on the survey corps. Come on, don't you see him? He's clearly evil. It's Cyrus, but not Cyrus. It's the boss, but not the boss. I'm very confused. Assuming the individual can contribute to the survey corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy team, sir. Galaxy team, Galactic. We are kindred souls. I am now at ease. Cyrus didn't have a very monotonous voice. He just had a very esteemed voice. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon while they slipped from his control. And it now seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. Look to be 15 or so. I personally take that as an insult, but we move. Quite old enough to work for your keep. Oh boy. Well, we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Well, that's fair. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. A most reasonable decision, Captain. And would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Cyrus would be proud. Aloof as always. Oof. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation. Betty, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3. Wonderful stuff, Betty. I'm much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to displease. Ah, yes. The classic line of questioning of, okay, so who is this rando? Akari is all of us at the premise of this game. Just okay. I am a teenager who has been dropped out of the space-time rip. You can't be serious. This can't be happening. This can't be the direction we're going in. It works though. Come now, I'm not a scientist. My job is to observe and explain why any and all phenomena I could serve myself with only the facts. Now you already know that there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass, in the forest, by water, or wherever they like. Our job is to survey corps to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. This is one way to give us all the exposition we need for this game. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they may possess, or what sorts of wonderful things they can do. but that's where the Grunt will come in. He can face all the danger and reap none of the rewards. It seems like a good tactic to go with. We should go with this tactic going down the line. Plus, I mean, he's like, he knows what he's doing too. 3? Well, to be fair, the one that fled to the beach. To keep the catch Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend here is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. Slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I mean, if all you serve is potato mochi, I feel like I'd be on edge too. That's just my personal thought. I think a little variety in the menu would help calm everyone's nerves. Now, I'm sure we'll start to rein in a good captain's stress long enough now, soon enough. Now, have your fill. And think, if you make it a good Galaxy team, you never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. I mean, Team Galactic did put me up in one of their headquarters. It was pretty solid. I'm used to this kind of treatment. Eli says, I still don't get how there are other members of the Survey Corps, but you're the only one that adds anything to the Pokedex. Listen, Akari's trying, okay? Akari's trying. Celine's always doing paperwork. I don't know if Laventon is technically part of the Survey Corps. And I mean, other people are mentioned, but do we ever meet anyone else who's in the Survey Corps? I feel like a good canonical explanation is just we rise through the ranks so quickly that everyone else just gets assigned to new jobs. But also it is a little bizarre that they've made literally no progress on this Pokedex and we come in and just do the whole thing. But hey, that's just me. That's just me. That's quite delicious. I have a test to pass. I have complete confidence. Yes. You know, from the jump of this game, they put unrealistic expectations on you. It's a fun time. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Grunt, was it? That's a good word. I should write that down. I should use that word in the future. For tonight, at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put you to tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Captain Silene is somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. That's the kind of performance review you want from your subordinates if you're a boss. That's a glowing recommendation. Police put that as a stormfront to keep us all safe. At any rate, it's time we turned in for the night. It's a good thing one can't tell. One can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I'd imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. I totally didn't. Eli, to be fair, the house does blend in very, very easily. Also, 4 hours into the game, you're still going through a ton of exhibition, including learning all about, the space-time continuum was just casually ripping over the top of Mount Coronet. Don't worry about it, you know? And that's, like, the least of the exposition we get. What direction is it in? Is Coronet over that way? If it's blocked by the hole? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I will say, the pacing of this game, we genuinely might get a couple streams in before we have any sort of fun progress on the actual challenge itself of, let's maybe Let's maybe catch some Team Galactic Pokemon and do that fun thing. Ah, so the game last time my first playthrough I just explored this bit, but I guess it just kind of forces you. All right, well, uh, handy tips for team members. Good to know that I can save the game even though the game will always save itself for me. I'll do that right now. Alright, time to go to sleep. And of course, as soon as we show up, Arceus decides, hey, let's have some fun here. Good morning, Grunt. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Let's? Us? I didn't realize that this was a team effort. Now the real question is, nope, I can't change my clothes just yet. That's a shame. While I'm here, can I can't. Alright. At some point I need to get my real clothes, but until then. What lovely weather we've got. Hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's go to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. Silene. I don't know how we're meant to pronounce that. Not me casually rolling up to this headquarters in flip-flops and shorts. The Survey Corps' offices are here on the first floor. What? Oh my goodness. I just clocked. Oh wow. The nurse Joy equivalent really just said don't go into the light. but I guess this is what happens when you go. Oh my goodness. Well, someone's struggling. That man's with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of their own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silene, Grunts arrived. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm gonna go on the record now and say it. None of those are Team Galactic Pokemon. I don't have a particular interest in catching any of these Pokemon. I just want to go out there and catch something different instead, but, I mean... Eli, the starter choice is, that's one we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. Catching 3 Pokemon from no one in Galaxy has ever managed that. So, no one in the Survey Corps just ever managed to catch anything before we show up, I guess. My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who Only take and don't give. If you wish to say, you must prove that you're a worthy asset, blah, 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 blah. Hold your own or we'll feed you to the wolves. Here, have a bag. Doesn't exactly... Okay. I think if they allowed you to wear this, to wear the satchel more like an over-the-shoulder bag kind of thing, like across, like, you know, across the shoulder, I think it could work, personally. That's all I'm saying. Akari, I expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Check missions and requests. Pardon, come with me a moment. Do we go into his office or do we go into the hallway? We go into the hallway for this. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. And I guess now, Eli, this is where your question really comes into focus, into scope. Ah. Go on, Grunt. Pick the Pokemon that tickles your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very, very dear to me, but it's plain to see that they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? All right. The moment of truth. There are 3 here. And I know that there is only one correct choice. Or maybe there are 2, or maybe there are 3 correct choices here. Maybe this little bird right here. Nah. Maybe this little fiery boy. Oh, I don't know if I want him either. I'm not gonna lie. Or maybe this one right here. This little otter. Now, none of these are Team Galactic Pokemon. Which means at our first possible opportunity, they're getting released. Right? We gotta give them back to the boss. We're not qualified to have any of them. But which one looks the most evil? Oshawott looks pretty playful. It doesn't look evil. It doesn't look like I could use it for nefarious deeds. Rowlet looks too innocent. Cyndaquil doesn't look particularly evil. This is close. I think Oshawott and Rowlet look too pure. Cyndaquil does look the least. Oh no, but those eyes. Okay, well, Oshawott's the only one carrying a weapon. Eli, as much as I hate to say it, this isn't our starter. This is merely a loner Pokemon until we get our true starter. I don't think there have been any Galactic Grunts with any of these 3 Pokemon, so we can't use them. It's as simple as that. And if we can't use a Pokemon, it's got to be released. The only exception in the rules is shinies. Last I checked, none of these 3 are shiny. Which means we can't use any of them. Alright. Looks like we've got a loner Oshawott for until we catch our first galactic Pokemon. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out on the field. Rowlet and Cyndaquil sound like they're speaking from experience here. Like, yeah, we've been thrown out. We've had another Pokemon sucked into our Pokeball before, and it was not pleasant. It was a tight squeeze. Never mind. I guess they're just cheering on their friend. I mean, we do eventually get all three, so they do love being around me. So, I mean, I can understand why they're a bit jealous of their friend. What that's match. All of those species can be found to be Obsidian Fields. Alright. We get some Pokeballs and we can be on our way to the long tutorial for this game. Yeah, Eli, the rules are the rules. Like, yes, this game is, I guess technically a vanilla playthrough of this game is, I am a Team Galactic Grunt in a way, but we are leaning all the way in for this one. So, I guess without further ado, is that evening or is that morning? That looks like evening sun. Imagine that you have to do the initial trial at nighttime and you can't find any of the three because there's just a ton of Zubat. It would feel bad. Oh. What a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. Says the person in the most obnoxiously yellow getup in this game. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Azui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? And that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You are certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the old and novel is key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? If I'm not forced to go through this battle, and I participate, I'd be breaking the rules. So I'd rather not battle. What's the point of having a Pokemon then? Come on now, it's just friendly competition. Alright, well, we're forced to go through this for the story. We must have this battle. I'd like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. I mean, basic premise of a battle. Come on, man. Just Ginkgo Guild member. Volo, we get his name. Okay. So I take it Eli says, so I take it you're only allowed to use Pokemon that Galactic Grunts use in Diamond and Pearl? Yes. Well, and Platinum, but I don't think there are any that are used in Platinum that aren't used in Diamond and Pearl. So, we've got about, like, 7 different species of Pokemon that we are allowed to use. Like 7 different evolutionary lines. I should probably add, I can update the description in the future with a list of all the Pokemon we're allowed to use. But depending how far we get in today's stream, we may get our first one. Depending how far we get. Let's see. Let's see how well this otter can tackle compared to this egg. Oh, Easy dub. Moves, items, use them well and the world will open up to you. Aw man, leveled up, you got a new move. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. I will say, it would be really cool if just in the wild you saw Pokemon like learn a move just instantly. That would be fun. But so few people have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, we help our two battlers recover from our little warm-up exercise. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. Use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out after battle. I hope that you're successful. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. The ultimate businessman. I've heard that there are some other evil teams that might like a guy like that. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can even lead them in battle. Now, let's go and take you to your certain demise. Make sure to let people know where you go in case you know, die. Alright. Hello, sir. I'm trying to leave. You're Grunt, correct? Alright. Be careful, don't die. Solid message. Let's move. Alright. So as we go into this, a quick refresh on our rules. We are only allowed to have Pokemon in our party that are Team Galactic Pokemon. So, if we were only allowed to catch Team Galactic Pokemon, we literally couldn't do the game. So we're allowed to catch other Pokemon. We're not allowed to have them in our party unless we're forced to, like circumstantially, like we are forced to have them. For example, this Oshawott, Oshawott. So we're only allowed to have them, only allowed to have non-galactic Pokemon in the party if we're forced to. Any non-galactic Pokemon we catch, we have to release as soon as possible, as soon as or at our earliest convenience, because ASAP would mean a lot of going back to base camps. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the only rule, right? Other than that, it's just vanilla playthrough. No Nuzlocke rules, no nothing, because the list of Pokemon we can use is definitely not ideal for the game. There might be some amount of over leveling and grinding that might be happening. Might be completing our dex entries with more battling than actual catching and surveying work. Alright. Let's go and catch this thing because we are forced to. Hello, buddy. Nice. Easy catch, even though I'm pretty sure that's a guaranteed catch. Alright. That's another non-Team Galactic Pokemon. I don't want that, but I guess I have to. We can be super sneaky. We have unlocked stealth. I will say, discovering the diving and the diving and crouching mechanics, like just by playing around or like before they're introduced, it makes the game feel nice. Because, oh my goodness, was I switched? Okay, well, you see nothing. Nope, you see nothing. I was never here. No. No, you see nothing, little bird. I'm not allowed to dive yet. I think that's what threw me here. Man, you gotta love poking fun at NPCs telling you things only to immediately do what they told you not to do. It's a shame. And just stop waddling. Boom. Easy clap. Wish I could already... I can't roll yet, which is a shame. Yep, we can get items from trees. Alright. The only time we will use Bidoof for this entire playthrough. Give me some things. Thank you. That is it for Bidoof. We are no longer using Bidoof. There, that's Shink's menacing music. Could I already tell? I couldn't tell. How do you know? How do you know it has an aggressive disposition? These things become clear once you focus on the Pokemon around you. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Well, this is something I haven't quite figured out about the mechanics of this game yet. I don't know if there's any way to know if a Pokemon is aggressive or skittish until you run into that, because like these indicators just tell you, you know, catch probability. Okay, boom. Trick to catching aggressive Pokemon: you battle them, or you just play stealthy. A wise man once said, "Oh, never mind. I'm not allowed to play stealthy." You Spark, I dare you. Ah, we're both using priority moves. This is fun. Oh, I was meant to catch it. Oops. I'm already in the mindset of it's not something I can catch. Here, we'll try that again. I'm not allowed to catch it. It's as simple as that. I can't throw a Pokeball at this thing. It goes against my very nature. Alright. And... boom. There we go. Mission accomplished. Alright. Do we head straight? Ah, we head back to camp. Right, look at me, I did the thing. Oh, okay. So they have cameras. The question is, does my ARC phone have a camera? Because if so, why wouldn't we just use that camera? It's a better camera. Well, actually, this is probably filmed, so depending on, you know, what your preference is, depending on what the lens on that thing is like, it could potentially be a better camera. All right, time to report back to the captain. Get my and you know, not be fed to the wolves. Get the death threat off of my head. all that good stuff. Alright, you can bring only up to 6 and everyone else goes in the pasture, but I mean the pasture realistically might eventually just become filled with Wurmbles. Alright. Time to report to the captain. Or, I guess the boss's great grandma? Maybe? I don't know. Looks related. Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Wait a second. Was Cyrus willing to leave me for dead? Is that what the implication here is? No, not the boss. Not the boss. Set a high hurdle. I mean, it wasn't that high of a hurdle, but hey, I get clothes. Hoorah. Get changed in the room you used last night, then you report out once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself a uniform to our commander. It's your first official order from your captain. Now, the real question. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to, because this is an offline account. Am I going to be able to get my fancy clothes? Because if not, I'm just going to... Oh, it's going to force me to go home. Alright. Well, we're going to have to sort out the whole uniform thing at some point, because this uniform doesn't suit me. More of a... This uniform seems to be blue, and I'm more of a gray kind of guy, you know? Do you want to change your outfit? What if I just say no? Nope. I must. Well, big sad. Now, what color are Galaxy... I don't think any Galactic Grunts have a particular eye color. And I guess the black are the most generic eyes, so... Here we go. I will say, for the immersion of the game, being forced to change to the uniform, it helps. This uniform doesn't suit me, but I mean, I'm not a fan. I'd rather have, you know, something more gray. But but this hat's nice. It's a nice touch. Wait a second. Do I look like that kid that beat us up? That beat my friends up outside of Jubilife? Oh no. Am I becoming what I fear the most? No, not like this. Alright, let's see what the big boss is like. Not my real boss, but hey, you'll have to do. Eli, reminder that Cyrus just abandoned the whole team as soon as he got access to it. This is true. But I mean, once he got access to the distortion world, it was kind of more of him leaving himself for dead kind of thing, right? Like, yeah, he left everyone else to fend for themselves, but he left them in a known place, not in the unknown. But yeah, I guess he is willing to jump ship. I should keep an eye on my shoulder. You know, people might not stay loyal to me this whole time, I guess. I've been waiting for you. I can't do Professor Rowan's voice from the Professor Rowan's voice from the anime is at a register that I just cannot hit. I am Commodore, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Her. So you are Grunt. Yeah, that's me. A simple yes or no will do. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. My only two options are to face him in combat or face him in combat. I guess we'll face him in combat. I wish there were more cutscenes like this of just the first person view of you being sprawled out on the ground after something happening. I feel like that would be fun. You've got the figure, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Because of course, everyone knows the key to being a good Team Galactic Grunt is not a mediocre ability to command Pokemon in battle, but the ability to throw other trainers around if necessary, of course. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. Well, I feel like the hue of the rift isn't really a blue, it's kind of more of a darkish, like, purple, but your point is taken. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a pretense of danger. To pass the trial that was put to you, no matter how odd you may seem, you're a part of Jubilee Affiliate now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. He looks similar to the other dude that tells you to complete the Pokédex, but, I mean, eh. But I warn you, Grunt. Pokémon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Completed the entry trial. Let's go. Only about another 3 hours of exposition to go. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this. You begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. In other words. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed. See, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours. Seek out every last Pokémon. Ah, yes, I can make my own Pokeballs because there are no Pokemarts here. 3,000 bucks. Yo, that's low-key, I don't know if inflation has happened or something, or rather deflation has happened, but that's more than Team Galactic ever paid me. I might have to switch teams here. Alright, time to learn how to craft. Making items with my own two hands? Absolutely not. Well, I guess it's time to learn how to make things. I was really hoping for just, team issued supplies here. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Who are you meant to be? That's my question. Just kinda looks like a generic NPC. Well, a new change of clothes from the gifted by the professor. Oh, some everyday clothes. All right, more exposition. Da 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 da. Okay, so I can use a workbench and this person will just watch me as I do my thing. Okay, and I guess I could buy stuff from him where he'll just watch as I craft things instead of actually letting me, instead of actually selling things to me. Well, alright. Time to make some Pokeballs. Boom. The basics of crafting. Done. Oh, that's a fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was the first time. This is the first time stepping up to the workbench. Well, actually, you get trained on basic, handyman skills as part of Team Galactic, because we kind of just have to do everything around the place. So. Excuse me. Yeah. So it seems like Pokemon just shrink, and that's just a thing. And Pokeballs were just invented to take advantage of it. So here we are. Alright. What do you think of all the similarities with the Mystery Dungeon game? With the first Mystery Dungeon game? I think it's pretty nice. I think, just in general, I mean, the premise, I don't know how much there is similarity-wise beyond just, like, the premise, in terms of you are dropped into Pokemon World and, are here to fend off some level of disaster, and restore some level of balance. But I mean, maybe you could point out some more similarities that I'm forgetting, but I think just in general, the side games that immerse you more into the world and are more story driven than the main series games, I think those are really nice to have for the franchise. And I mean, I would not mind seeing more of these games because they are 100% more fun. Like the main series games are cool and all, but after a while they get pretty formulaic. So there's this. Have I heard of Wurmple? It's the only thing that I'm after right now. It's one of the things I'm allowed to use. Of course I've heard of Wurmple. See, I was having a chat with Professor Labbit, and he told me that a Pokemon I've gained certain experience battling Lego sometimes will change its appearance and become stronger. He said it's a process called evolution. I want to evolve a Wurmple. Oh my goodness, wait, we got a preview of the evolution screen early in the game. I didn't even realize. The first time I saw the evolution screen, I was like, wow, this seems so cool. Decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. Part of the survey core, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let us have it? No! They're my Wurmple. Wurmple can evolve. Yes, Wurmple can evolve. Alright. We might as well pick up all these side quests too. Eli noticed a lot of similarities between Mystery Dungeon. Trying to think of the ones that I noticed. Obviously the dropped into the world thing, the slowly discovering, how you got there. Like obviously like the premise and the setup of the story is similar. The fact that it's just like a sense of exploration is also similar. I'm not quite sure. I don't think I noticed anything else. Mind pointing out some more? Also, what is my current... I cannot... Maybe because I am on an offline account, I'm not going to be able to get the... Well, that's a shame. I may not be able to get the... Oh, oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes, the big plot point. Yeah, no, I guess... That is true. That is very... Yeah, the whole kind of being shunned by everyone and having to prove yourself to come back. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, but yeah, in the moment I noticed that. I think just in general, it gives you a very solid basis for, it just, the premise kind of lends itself to that kind of story. Like at some point you need to have some conflict, and I guess that's like the easiest point of conflict. It was definitely very immersive. Now that you pointed out, it's something they've done before, but they did it in a way that it still felt relatively novel. I think just the fact that you're a human and interacting with human characters as opposed to being a Pokemon and interacting with Pokemon characters. Um, and it also seemed like there was, I guess both did kind of come out of the blue. Um, don't know if there was any more motivation to it. Yep, we have to complete the Pokedex. Dodge, my boy. Life depends on it. Come again? Oh, cool action shot. Of which we only get like 3 in the entire game. Alright. Alright, so now I'll have the ability to dodge, right? Right? Alright, follow Akari, and yep, I can dodge. Let's go. Oh, wait. I am at my... Oh, but... See, I am at a point where I can release non-galactic Pokemon. But I do only have the 4. So I need to keep one of them. I think until I catch a Wurmple, the challenge doesn't start. I think that's a fair stipulation to throw in. So we're allowed to use any non-galactic Pokemon until we catch the first one. Ah, yes. I, too, in the real world, focus on objects with the ZL button. Sometimes, if I'm trying to focus extra hard, I'll, hold the ZL button and then rack my memory with down. Alright. I guess let's start working on our rankings. But... Wait, Bidoof just gotta stare at you. Now, where do Wurmple live? Wurmple live off in that direction. Can I go and get one now? Yeah, I'll let the story guide me for a little bit here. Are you going to do requests with Mons before releasing them? I think the rule of thumb is just going to be I release them at my earliest convenience. So if it's convenient for me to stop by someone in the village before I go to the pasture, so be it. We'll hit like obviously the Shinx one, like that's just one we could have done before we even left. But all right, follow Akari. Where'd Akari go? Akari's over there. Is Akari over where the Wurmple are? No, she's over where the Weasel are. Alright. Are there any Wurmple nearby? Because I believe the Wurmple live over... Yes! Our challenge can begin. I spy with my little eye a Team Galactic Pokemon. We have our starter, ladies and gentlemen. Our first... Well, actually, it's over at the pasture right now. Ooh, that's kind of awkward. I guess we need. We're not gonna run back. We're just gonna catch whoever we can now and grab them later. Because dealing with switching out and switching back right now, that is not the play. There was one over this way, I thought. Yep, there you are. Oh, he's sleeping. We'll give you to the other dude. You don't seem like you have the drive and the... Oh. Or maybe you do. Maybe you do have the drive and the work ethic to be worthy of joining Team Galactic. Just maybe. Oh, never mind. You don't want to join. That's cool. I'm not going to take it personally. I'm not hurt. I'm not upset. This is fine. That's fine. I'll find someone else like you. Alright, we are halfway to... Oh. No. No, you don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. No! Oh, well, I guess we're just a third of the way to our beautiful team of Team Galactic Pokemon. Unfortunate. You can find a Pokemon called Weasel. It's got an aggressive disposition. That doesn't look like a Team Galactic Pokemon. Try to hit you with its moves, just like Shinx, and I'll need to battle it to catch it. It sounds like perfect training for my team of Wurmple. Alright. Do I need to actually research Weasel for the mission here? Whoops. Wrong menu. I actually do need to... Or actually, I technically don't, do I? All I have to do is just follow Akari. Don't actually need to do this research. Let's not scare away. I don't know if any of them have spawned again since I was last here, but... Oh well. I have to find more. I'm doing quite well for myself. Ah, yes. I could craft in the field. As in the only way to do inventory management in this game. And I can make a potion. I could become a potion seller. Alright. To cover the research tells you how you're done. Report my research to Professor Lavington and earn a sufficient number of research points. So it sounds like I need to catch me some more Wurmple. Who sees me? No one sees me. You don't see me. Oh, you're Thorley. You see me. That's fine. You're allowed to see me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get more of these guys to spawn. Well, I guess let's see if I have a sufficient amount of research done. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Who are you? I guess we'll catch you for research. Are you really just gonna walk all the way over here? That was a mistake. You played yourself. Oh, okay. Never mind. You saw me. Alright, well. Back uphill we go. I'm very curious to see if anyone ever tries to speedrun this game. There's number Wurmple spot past the base camp. In what direction? Oh, up in that direction, I think, probably. Or is it the second camp that we set up? Because I know there are like multiple Wurmple spawns in the fieldlands, but. All right, Professor, I've done my research. No, I've done my research. Why do you care about my crafting kit? To the left on the map. Okay. Top left. That is the spot we were in, I think. Eliminate the Pokedex, or update the Pokedex. Boom. Do we have enough? Not quite there yet. We'll need to play a few more research tasks. Alright, well. So top left of the map. Oh, this spot up here. Ah. That's as good a place as any to go. We can go there. It'll be objectively easier to get to later, but we can go now. There's nothing stopping us. Oh. No one saw anything. I'm not a litterer. Oh. You two don't see anything either. I'm not here. Oh, okay, you see me, but that's fine. That's fine, you can see me, I don't care. Oh, wait, actually. What? Oh! Pixels, just pixels off. It took off. A shame, a shame. Alright, we are headed in the right, yes, we are headed in the right direction. Okay. Now the real question. Oh, nope, those are Shinx. Don't know how much research we're gonna do with them before we get our team here. You don't see me. You don't see me. You never saw me. There we go. Alright. Still got a ways to go. And more importantly, I don't know if there's a way for us to safely get around from this point. We're gonna have to get down somewhere. Can we go down this cliff? Oh yeah, we can just go around. Alright. Well. Hello. How you doing today? Oh, you see me now. Alright, well. We might as well get the use out of our starter while we can. Well, he's here for a good time, not a long time. And I guess this lets us do our research too. A crit? Are you kidding me? Really? Okay, sure. Oh, and that's definitely a KO. Yep, okay. Is now the time that we say we add Nuzlocke rules for for our non-galactic Pokemon. Okay, alright. I looked away for a second. I didn't think that KO'd. I was a little worried. Now we are still not quite in the right spot. So yeah, we still have a ways to go here. This is just where the Shinx hang out. Hello. You boys don't see me. Can I climb up with this? I absolutely can. Oh, yes. There. Okay, do your thing. If I was a Wurmple, where would I live? I would live up in this direction. That is also an Alpha Luxio. I definitely do not have the means to deal with that right now. So we're just gonna move along. It never saw us. There it is. Our pride and joy. I genuinely think in my normal playthrough I've never actually been here. Listen, I didn't even know that there was any. Oh, those are Beautifly. That's a Team Galactic Pokemon. We can use you. I can milk you. Now, will I actually be able to catch one? Is the question. Look at them, they're just doing their thing. I feel so bad interrupting. It's also where you get Shaman. Ah, good to know for my other save. All right. Well, I guess we're fighting. This might be a TPK. This is absolutely a TPK. Oh wait, no! Bidoof is goated! Bidoof is absolutely goated! Oh, and okay. Well, if we can land another rollout, oh my goodness. Is Bidoof the MVP? Is Bidoof the MVP of the run? Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. This might potentially be a mistake. We may have to run. Unless it's Bidoof to the rescue. Give me a good roll, maybe? Maybe? Can I get more Pokemon that the boss will let me use? I absolutely can. Let's go. Alright, where are the other Beautifly? Alright. They don't see me anymore. That's good. Let's make sure we have our Star Bidoof out in full force here. Oh, well, you see me now. Imagine having level 21 on your starting team. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's hype until you can't catch a second one, then you get greedy. But, for the moment, pretty hype. Alright. Over truth. Will it use Silverwind? It didn't use Silverwind. Let's go! That is one thing I do appreciate about this, apart from other Pokemon games, is the fact that you're able, like, levels seem not to be as core to the game experience. Both in terms of, like, the actual battles, and in terms of, like, you know, what Pokemon you can and can't catch. Now, I do believe I'm not actually going to be able to use these Beautifly for a while, because I think I do need to have a second star to use level anything above level 20. But, still pretty sick. Well, sick until I TPK and have to run away and have to run right into the Alpha Luxio. What? Until then, pretty sick. Didn't find a Silcoon or Cascoon in this area. Yeah, that I thought when we rolled in, I had seen a Cascoon or a Silcoon actually, but it was just one of the Vivichokes, are they called? That just looked very pale. Oh, and it's enraged. Okay, we might have to KO this thing. It's bulking up on defense though, so that's something. Maybe it'll be fixated on using Stun Spore. Maybe that'll give me the window I need to catch it. Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think we're running away here. I think we've hit our limit. Oh my goodness, it's even more bad. Oh, it's gotten enraged twice! Unless it's easier to catch when it's angry? Maybe? No? Okay. And it will now KO anything on my team 10 times over. But it's still fixated on Stun Spore. We stay greedy. We stay greedy. Alright, this was the one. This was the one. Nope. Alright. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Oh, yep, okay. Oh, Shinx is an absolute trooper, and it's gonna be a shame when I inevitably have to give it up to the boss. Okay. I am gone. No one sees me. I was never here. I might actually just abuse the mechanic of teleporting to camp if I can. I can, right? I can teleport to camp. I can teleport to camp. Okay. I do care to report my findings. We've got a level 21 Beautifly before we can even command level 20s. Kinda hype. Evolve Starly and Shinx for the Dex. That's a good shout. Oh, and we have enough tasks done. All right. We'll evolve those Pokemon, but first, some plot. Or actually, we might evolve them now because I think after the plot, we might wrap here. All right. Well, first things first. Let's get some Dex entries popping. Well, actually, where are we on the Starly and Shinx entries? Shinx is done. Starly, we We could beat up on some well, I say we could beat up on some Starly. We have bugs. We may not be able to beat up on Starly. But I think we only need to beat up one. We only need to beat up one, because evolving will get us something. So, we'll do it for the dex. We'll do it for the dex. There we go. We caught a Starly, and we're gonna release a Staravia into the wild. We're really just out here putting predatory Pokemon, predatory species, invasive species into the landscape here. Same with this Luxio. That Alpha Luxio is gonna have a hard time now. Got someone else to face off against. Alright. And while we're taking care of business, let's go ahead and swap some folks around. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we'll do is we'll take, if my headphones want to plug back in, we'll take you, 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 and you. And I guess you too, but I also realized I could have just swapped them, but alright, well, here we are. Here we are. This is fine. Everything's fine. Not our starting team being levels 2, 3, and 4 Wurmple, and then a Beautifly. That's level 21. But that's the team. That's the team. Looking great. Looking fine and dandy. Yeah, since we don't have any extra Wurmple yet, we're not going to give our boy Beauregard his Wurmple. But, hey, you want to see a Shinx? Look at its ears. Its ears. Its ears. Its ears are doing the thing with the star. Wow. Alright, actually, I guess they're crosses. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they're crosses. In my mind, they're always stars. Some free potions. We love to see it. Alright. The moment of truth. Can we actually command Pokemon up to level 30 or level 20? Because if we can only command Pokemon up to level 20, we're in a bit of a bind. Here, there's our dex. Alright, we've made progress. Time to get a rank. Time to get a star. We got the first star. We can now use heavy balls up to level 20. Well, we'll follow your orders reliably in battle. So the Starly request is also good. We can finish the Starly request. You are absolutely right. Alright. Thank you for your kind words. Cyrus would absolutely never. You need to work on that. Cyrus is the type to not give any praise. So, yeah, you're gonna have to tone that back. I'm sorry. Today, at least have earned myself a meal and the right to a good night's rest. I'm glad I'm not being worked 24 hours. This is nice. Of course, it goes from night to evening because that's how time works. Alright. I didn't do the thing for Beauregard because I need the Wurmple for myself, but hey, we'll do it eventually. Of course, we've got the Diamond and Pearl clans. If we can establish good relations, even though when we meet them, there are already relationships existing. But, you know what? Politics over dinner? Never a play. Never. We can't discuss politics at the dinner table. Not with this delicious potato mochi. Next morning, Mount Coronet is still about to be swallowed, but hey, it's fine. Everything's fine. There's a bit of time. There's something I can use your help with. Blah, blah, blah. Sure. Yeah. You'll be waiting in the training ground. Well, so Akari wants us to go to the training ground, but we need to show a Starly. Sure, we could show her a Starly. Where are you at? Over here. The moment we've we haven't completed the Starly entry yet. We are still one task short. We're gonna need to either be stealthy and catch more Starly, or we're just gonna need to beat one up. So can't do that yet. And since we don't actually need a Starly for that task, we can go ahead. And this might be the last thing we do to end off on a clean slate here. But, I don't have the ability to... Alright, we're gonna... I guess we'll just put this off until we have the ability to hit the mass release button. I guess next time we'll... or maybe not next time. You get mass release pretty late. For now, they'll all live in the pasture. Those Pokemon will eventually go free. But for now, they're all stuck here because we have the team of absolute dreams. A Beautifly that won't listen to us and 3 weak Wurmples. And that is where we'll leave things. Yeah, we'll call it there for today. Don't have a strict schedule for this series yet. I want to aim for 1 or 2 a week. We'll see if that comes to fruition. But with our progress saved and our team in place, this is as good a place as any to wrap up. So thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully we'll have even more fun in the future once all the exposition's out of the way and we have our full team of OP Silcoons and Cascoons. Have fun battling Akari with those Wurmple. We'll try next time. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next stream. But until then, have a good one. Adios.